Great.
That's good to hear. You seem very hyper.
Yeah.
What happened? Did something special happen to your day today?
No, just you were just smiling when I first when I first uh okay.
Uh-huh. I should be smiling. Okay, so I won't smile anymore.
No,
Is
no,
it like
no.
that? Uh, Sadly, I can't see you smile as well.
Uh-huh.
All right. So anyway, thank you for sending in your homework yesterday. Could you tell me what happened exactly?
Um I posted my homework at the in the to the bulletin board,
Mhm.
and I thought you're my teacher, so
Mhm.
automatically they assign you to my homework so that
Mhm.
you could correct my homework,
Mhm.
but that was not the case.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
apparently.
some other teacher uh, lay her hands on your homework,
I'm so sorry.
your correction.
Uh-huh. Okay, you said that the corrections though were not satisfactory. So, what did what did the other teacher do to your homework?
uh, she didn't seem to know the meanings of some words, like
Mhm.
in next to no time, uh, and yeah, I don't remember.
Mhm. Okay, so anyway, did you see the one I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so uh, yeah, your sentences were all correct.
Hmm?
Very good.
Say it
Mm,
again.
your sentences were all correct,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and that is very good. So, did you do your research while you were making your sentences, or did you just put that down like just thinking, or
I
just thinking that?
consult Google search every time I write my own sentences,
Uh-huh.
so there won't be so many errors.
That is very good. Or so that if ever you will only have questions, you can ask them to me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So anyway, let us go to our next topic. Okay. So, if I may ask, did you ever experience changing houses?
Yeah.
Mm.
In my life, five, 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm. 5 times. Wow, that is a lot.
Mm.
Okay. Can you tell me one of those experiences?
Mm. I was born in Seoul,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was 5, I moved to Incheon, where I live in right now,
Mm-hmm.
and we had an apartment. We rented an apartment. My family
Mm-hmm.
rented an
Mm-hmm.
apartment, so we lived in there,
Mm-hmm.
and we moved to another part of Incheon when I was 6 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to a kindergarten around there,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was mm, 12, I moved to another part of Incheon. So I had to transfer to another school,
Mm-hmm.
which was very sad because I
Oh.
had to part ways with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I moved to and yet another part of Incheon when I was when I was in the second year of my high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay, and then one.
lastly, we, we, I moved to this condo unit where I live
Mhm.
in.
Mhm. Oh.
So
Mhm.
that's 5 times or 6 times. I'm not sure.
I think it's more like 6 times.
Mm.
All right, that is a lot. So during your
Oh, okay, okay.
con
So,
ah
uh,
okay.
between those move-ins,
Mhm.
uh, I I used to work at a at a business institute in Seoul.
Mhm.
So I lived by myself in
Mm-hmm.
some studio apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it was like for 2 years.
Oh, that was quite
Mm.
long. 2 years by yourself. And how
Mm-hmm.
did you find it?
It was not so good because I had to cook for myself. Uh, it was uh very small room.
Mm-hmm. It was a small room.
Yeah, it was a
Was it
very
paid?
small room. Hmm?
Was it paid by your company?
No, no, by my
Mm.
parents.
By your parents, I
Mm.
see. Okay, but now the condo unit that you're staying in, are you paying for it or is your company paying for it?
No, my parents.
Oh, your parents still.
Mm.
Okay then. All right. So anyway, during the course of moving to one place to another, from one place to another rather, have you met a lot of neighbors?
uh, when I was a kid, we used
Mm.
to be in good terms with our neighbors,
Mhm.
but more and more we seem to be observed in the issues of our own.
Mhm.
So we don't interact with our neighbors anymore.
Mhm. That's too bad.
Hmm.
All right. So let us recap to when you first met your neighbors. Can you
Say it again.
remember the? Let's go. Let's have a recap.
I'll
When
recap. Mm.
when you first met one of your neighbors, can you tell me, or can you still remember that time?
When I was 5
Mm,
or 6,
mm,
uh, I had this friend of the same age.
mm,
I hung out with them, and I he was raised by his grandmother,
mm.
and my mother was in good terms with her too.
Mm.
But that's about all I can remember because I was very young.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay, so anyway, maybe you will be able to remember with the help of our dialogue. Maybe one way or another you heard your mom or your dad saying this to your neighbors.
Mm.
All right, so let us go to our dialogue. Can you please read Alvin and Lisa, and then I will read Bo and Bea.
Okay. Good morning. Welcome to Fenway Drive. I'm Elvin, and this is my wife Lisa.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. My name is Bo, and this is Bea, my wife.
Oh, I thought it was B.
Oh, I thought.
Bea. Okay.
Uh huh. Okay.
Bea seems reasonable.
Okay. I thought I was Bo and Bea. You were Alvin and Lisa.
No, no, no. I thought when I was preparing for this class, I
Mhm.
thought it was B, not
Oh,
Bea.
B. Like that?
Like as in bean.
Oh, bean. Oh, like with an N here.
Hmm.
Like that?
No, no, no. I thought it was pronounced as B,
Oh, B.
as
Okay.
in bean.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways, glad to meet you. We saw you moving in last night, but thought it was too late in the evening to visit, so here we are.
Lisa?
Oh, you're Alvin. Okay. Uh, we brought you a basket of fruits.
Oh, you shouldn't have, but thank you very much.
There's nothing much. If there's anything we can help you with, just come by.
Thank you. It's very nice of you. Okay, let me ask, why did you first think that it was read as B, this word?
Because you know what beans are, right? Beans. Beans. Yeah. So I thought it was the same as
Mm-hmm.
beans, so I thought it was B.
Yeah, well, if
Mm.
you, yeah, because you can choose how to say your name, right? So if
Mm-hmm. Right.
somebody would
Right.
say it's
Mm.
B, but
Mm.
in regular parlance, this is Bea.
Regular
Okay,
what?
parlance or um, in regular times.
Uh, can you
Okay,
type it?
parlance.
Pa-
Hold on, like that.
uh,
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Tolerant.
parlance.
I don't know this word.
Mm,
Okay,
it
I'll
means.
look it up afterwards.
All right. So anyway, let us go to our key expressions. So
Hmm.
can you please use
Hey,
this
oh,
word?
I gotta tell you something. Uh,
Okay.
if there's anything we can help you with, okay. But there's got to be a comma between with and just.
Hold
The
on,
line, the
where?
line by Lisa. The second last line.
Second last line here.
Help you with, comma, just come by.
Uh-huh, yes.
So you
Help
gotta,
you with. Okay, over there.
yeah.
All right,
Isn't that
yes,
right?
that is correct.
Right.
Yes, actually, there are a lot of typographical errors
Ah.
in this book, so I
Okay.
apologize in advance. All right, so
It's
it's a
okay.
great thing that you noticed that.
Can you tell the o- the owner or manager
Mhm.
about it?
Mhm. I will definitely inform them about that.
Okay.
So, if ever you will encounter some other words or some
Typos?
other things, yes,
Yeah.
typos, a lot of typos.
Uh-huh.
You can just tell me. All right.
Okay. I'm very good at it.
Yes, you are a researcher.
Yeah. And I'm a
Uh,
translator too.
oh, yeah. Oh, transcribing. Do you do transcribing?
No, no, no. Translate.
Just translate.
Okay.
Mm. All right. So
I
any.
translated a English
Mhm.
book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Into a Korean book? Oh, you made it Korean, or the other way
Sure,
around?
sure. Korean.
Oh. Maybe I could like give you a textbook and then you will send me in the Korean translation
Yeah,
for
if I
you.
get paid.
As long as you get paid.
Okay, as long as
Okay.
okay.
Let us go to our key expressions
I,
then.
I actually told about it.
Mhm.
Told the other teacher at my level test about it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I was kind of I got kind of confused that I talked to you about it, but I didn't.
Oh, you thought it was me who you told
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to.
Mm.
Ah, I see. I think you did mention about a researcher, but I
Uh
can't
huh.
remember you being a translator.
Right, right.
I think. Okay. So, anyway, let us go to our key expressions now.
Mm.
All right. Can you use move in a sentence for me, please?
We moved in here. My family moved in here in 2007.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Is that accurate?
Yeah, yeah,
2007?
yeah.
Wow, you are good with dates.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
you you are good with dates.
Uh
You
huh.
can clearly remember.
Uh, just a year.
Mm-hmm. Just the year.
So mhm.
Uh,
it was
I
it
think.
was it was around fall, autumn.
Wow. Very
Just the
good
season.
memory. You should use that in law school or something like that. They would
I'm
really
not that
admire
I'm
you.
not that smart. I'm not that
Oh,
good at memorizing.
really? Uh, but you can recall a lot of things.
Oh
Ah.
yeah, when I was young, I was told I was very good at memorizing,
Mm-hmm.
but not anymore.
Oh, not anymore. What have you been doing to your brain cells?
what
They
what
said
self? What
your
myself?
brain cells.
Hmm?
Your brain cells, like your brain.
Brain
Uh-huh. Your brain cells.
self?
Like this. Brain cells.
Brain cells. Okay.
They said that if you drink, do you drink, by the way?
No, 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 no.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is good because it kills a lot of brain cells when
Uh
you
huh.
go drinking.
Uh huh.
Mm. Okay, so if you want to stay sharp as you are right now, don't drink. That is just a tip.
What sharp?
If you want to stay sharp,
Stay sharp. Okay.
hmm and then don't drink.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's go to
I don't
the.
like hangovers. That's
Oh,
why.
but you've tried.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore. I used to drink
Mm-hmm.
when I was in college,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm,
anymore. Not anymore.
not anymore. Maybe that's where you lost your brain cells. I hope not, though.
but
Okay.
but many people say you know every man in Korea
Mhm.
has to serve their military service,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Mhm.
So people usually say when they serve their when they join when they're in the military,
Mhm.
they lose their brain cells.
Oh,
They
why?
forget to use their brain.
Oh, because they just follow.
Yeah, they just follow
Mhm.
and they don't study and they just use their bodies.
Mhm.
They just get trainings.
Mhm.
That's why.
When you were in the military service, how was
Uh-huh.
it?
I used to be a Katusha.
I was about to ask that. Why would you not go to Katusa?
I used to be a
Mhm.
Katusha.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. So, what are the perks of going to Katusa instead of going to regular military service?
What are the what?
The benefits.
Benefits?
Mhm.
Usually Katusas usually live with and work with American soldiers,
Mhm.
so they have a lot of chances to learn English,
Mhm.
and they can also learn the culture.
Mhm.
But unfortunately,
Mhm.
I worked with other Katusas. We were administrating other Katusas,
Mhm.
uh, so I didn't have a lot of time living with or working with GIs. You know what GI means?
Like, so, the,
Soldiers,
how do I say
government
this?
issues, government
Yes,
issue. Yeah,
of America.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
GI Jane or GI Joe.
Mhm. G.I.
So,
Joe.
so I, so I sometimes translated what Korean officers said
Mhm.
to other American GIs,
Mhm.
but compared to other Katusis who worked with GIs, I
Mhm.
didn't have enough chances to learn English.
Mhm. Oh, that's too bad. But I think that you did pretty well. Is it there where you got your way of talking?
Hmm.
Is it from the Katusa where you
No,
got your?
actually, I didn't learn very much English when
Mhm.
I was in Katusa. I didn't take advantage of my good opportunity.
Mhm.
That's why I'm uh, 후회하다, 후회하다. That's why I'm 후회하다. I can't even think of the expression.
That's
I
why.
that's that's what I regret.
Mhm. I see. How often were you able to talk with Americans or foreigners while you were in the service?
Just 10%
Hmm.
of my military service.
Really? Oh, that's quite small.
Mm-hmm.
But while you were interacting with your fellow Katusas, were you using English or Korean?
Say it again.
When you were interacting with other
Uh, mm-hmm.
members of Katusa,
Mm-hmm.
were you using your dialect or your language, or were you using
I was
English?
using Korean.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
But I was best English speaker in my Waka. It means Republic of Korean Army unit.
Mhm.
So I was the one who had to go and translate.
Mhm. Wow, that is awesome. That's where you became a translator.
uh, sort of, but
Mhm.
I'm not a translator. I mean,
Mhm.
speaking translator. I'm just translator of books.
Mhm. Why don't you try speaking? Like, you can work for the government. You can
Yeah, I
continue
could,
your
but
service.
I stayed at home,
Mhm.
and maybe in the future I could be like that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. You
Yeah.
can work for the president, or you can be the president. Or you can work for Ban Ki-moon. You will replace
mm.
him.
Mm.
All right. So going back to our book, let's go over our key expressions once more. Can you please use too late in a sentence?
it's it's too late in the week to start a new project.
Okay. Actually, it's too late for the year. Oh, too late in the year to start a new project. Do you think so?
Yeah, but uh, in some cases, there could be a weekly project.
Mhm.
So it's too late in the week to start a new project.
All right. Okay, so here we are.
Uh, I heard you want to see us, so here we are.
Okay, very good. Next. If there's anything we can.
If there's anything we can do to you, do to help you, just just tell me. Tell us.
Okay, very good. And last one. You shouldn't have. So what? Question before you make a sentence. When do you say you shouldn't have?
Say it again.
When do you use you shouldn't have?
When do I use? When
Mhm.
someone visits me and gives me a gift,
Mhm.
I say, "Oh, you shouldn't have."
What does that mean?
Uh, you shouldn't have done it.
Uh-huh.
It's too kind of you.
Uh-huh.
It's
That's
very kind of you.
mhm. All right. So actually it's like another way of saying thank you,
Uh huh.
right? Showing your gratitude
Uh huh.
from somebody who did something for you.
Uh huh.
All right, very good. So let us go to letter B. Can you please read the sentences?
We will move in at the end of this month.
Mhm.
She will be moving in as soon as possible. We
Uh-huh.
moved in last year.
Okay,
It's
next please.
it's too late in the day to start moving out. It's too late in the evening. We can't visit them now. It's not too late in the year to fix the wiring. We saw
Mhm.
you with your boxes and thought you need help, so here we are. You made a
Mhm.
reservation back in June, so here we are. We were getting tired of the city life, so here we are. What lovely flowers you shouldn't have. Wow, cookies you shouldn't have.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't have, but the cake looks mouth-watering. Thanks.
Mhm.
If there's anything I can do for you, give me a call. If there's anything we can do to help you settle down, we live across the street. If there's anything I can help with the lawn, I'm home all day. Just give me a ring.
All right.
Actually,
So
I'm home all day.
all right, I will call you the whole time while you're here. Okay. All right. So even though this is put here, I discourage you to use this in formal writing. I think you know that.
Yeah.
Try not to contract words
Uh huh.
like wanna instead of
Uh
saying
huh.
want of,
Mm.
or even simply saying I'm or I'll.
Mm.
Try not to do that, okay?
Okay.
Just informal writing, like put I will or I am, although it is acceptable,
Uh huh.
but try not doing that, okay?
Actually, I recently read a book about writing,
Uh huh.
and that's what the book said.
Oh, really? Oh, that your book followed me. All right. So let us go to the
He's
vocabulary. Uh huh.
the author is
Mhm.
a Korean,
Oh.
and he's a professor. He used to be a professor at MIT
Mhm.
who taught students how to write essays.
Essays, like
Uh,
essay writing. Oh,
mm.
okay. So do you like essay writing, or did you like essay writing or article writing
No, no,
when
no,
you were? Oh,
no.
really? Why not?
um, who likes that?
I like it.
Oh, right, right, right,
Well,
right.
well, I think is there a student publication in your college or in your
What public?
university?
What? Say it again.
Student publication.
Student publication. Oh.
Was there any student publication in your university?
Uh, does that mean publication by a student?
Uh-huh, like it's a newspaper.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh. Were you part of that team?
No.
Why not? Oh,
I was
uh-huh.
actually a member of a club, hip hop club.
Hip hop.
Hip hop, yeah. I used to rap.
Oh, I see. Wow. Rap Korean songs or English songs?
Both.
Both. Oh, can you give me a sample? Like do a rap by Eminem.
Yeah, actually
Or
I did.
oh.
So who? Let me try to remember some of them.
Mhm.
Uh, what do you say? What do you somebody just? What do you say to somebody you hate or anyone trying to bring trouble your way or one of his officers and blow your way? Just steady type of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman home with a car to guy, give me the orchid eye. Swinging him off in the parking lot with his striking eye. I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. Dark or not. Okay, okay.
Amazing. Wow. You can rap very well. Well,
Actually, it rusted a lot.
how long have you, how long since you've last rapped?
Uh, 10 years,
2 years?
a decade.
A decade. Wow, that is too long. Okay, we will try rapping every time for our class so that you will practice rapping again. Okay, so anyway, let's go to our vocabulary. So, what is a community?
Actually, I memorized the definition
Oh.
of a dictionary. The
Well,
community is all the people who live in a particular area or place.
mm, all right. That is not limited though. Like what I said, community can be used in several ways, not
Yeah,
just.
there were actually three meanings, three definitions, but I
Mm.
only memorized one.
Okay, so can you tell me in your own words what are the other meanings of community?
Community. Uh, so, but the Korean definition here says the definition I talked to you.
Uh
I
huh.
told you.
Okay. All right. So that is correct, though.
Mm.
Like for example, you're in a street. Like
Say it
the
again.
other, you're in a street.
Mhm.
You live in a community, right?
Mhm.
The other houses next to you, this
Uh
is
huh.
called a community.
Uh huh.
But strictly speaking, community is not limited to this kind of setting.
Uh huh.
A community could also mean a group of people,
Uh huh.
right? If
Uh
you
huh.
are
Right.
the same ethnicity
Uh huh.
or the same origin, you
Uh
can
huh.
call yourself a community.
Right. Right.
Okay, so
Mm.
let us go to city life. So, what do you understand about city life?
City life includes uh fast internet lines and
Okay.
a lot of huge hospitals,
Mhm.
uh, a lot of places to go to in order to have fun,
Uh huh.
and what else? Uh, Good education,
Mhm.
and mm, yeah,
That's it.
that's it. That's about it.
How do you distinguish that from the suburban life or somewhere in the suburbs?
Suburb. People go to suburbs as a trip,
Mhm.
as a one day trip, right?
Well, for some, they would like to live in the suburbs because there's a difference between the city, the
Uh,
suburbs, and the rural areas.
Suburb is uptown.
Uh-huh, and somewhat.
Uh-huh.
Because, no, no, uptown is city life. Suburbs is in between the rural and the city life.
Uh-huh.
So it's like they have a small community. They
Mm.
have malls
Mm.
and shopping centers, but they aren't as big and busy as in the cities.
Mm. Okay.
Would you rather live in the city, the suburbs, or in rural areas?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people live in suburbs because
Mm-hmm.
they just go to work in the city. They
Uh-huh.
commute,
Uh-huh.
and Korea has very good public transportation systems,
Uh-huh.
so that's possible.
Yeah. How about you? If you were to choose where you would live, would you choose
Uh,
to be in the city or the suburbs or the rural areas if you would like?
mm, I haven't thought about it, but for now, I don't see much difference between the city and the suburb, so I
Mm.
can't tell.
Okay. Well, maybe after a few years you'll be
Yeah,
able to tell. All right.
but
So, uh-huh.
if you live in suburb, you get you have some benefits of uh, cleaner air
Yes.
and less noise,
Mhm.
but it takes time to go to your work.
Uh-huh.
So some may think it's a waste of time.
Yeah, it's not very convenient to go to other places like to your work,
No,
or
no.
if you, yeah, usually
Hmm?
from the city area to the suburbs, how long does it take? Like where you live in now and to the
Uh,
suburbs?
just an hour.
An hour.
or 2 hours.
Oh, okay. And that is by car, private car, or by commuting?
By car maybe.
Okay. All right. So it's very far, fairly far.
But
All right.
I might be wrong because I don't know much about suburbs.
Mm, mm, I see. All right. So anyway, maybe in the future, like what I said, you can choose
Mhm.
between the city life or the suburbs.
Mhm.
All right. So just to finish our class here, can we go over briefly the few remaining vocabulary words? So what does ring mean?
Ring in this context, make a
Uh huh.
call.
All right. Very good. Okay. So about in another context, what is the meaning of ring?
Ring is a medal which you wear in on your fingers.
Yes. All right. It's a piece of jewelry.
Mhm.
Okay, how about a lawn?
A lawn is an area of grass
Mm,
which is kept short and is usually part of someone's garden or backyard or part of a park. I
yes.
memorized it.
All right, very good. Okay, and lastly, mouth watering.
Mouth-watering food makes your mouth water.
Yes, it is delectable or it is appetizing,
Mm.
as some would say. Okay, so last question for you.
What was the word before you
Appe-
said appetizer?
delectable.
Type it, please.
Delectable.
Okay, let me look it up later.
All right.
Delectable.
Okay, so one last question before we end our class. What do you think is something that is mouth watering?
Uh, mouth-watering. Just the food I like.
Just
Mm,
like, do you find
mm.
kimchi mouth watering?
I used to, but I can't eat kimchi because
You can't. Uh-huh. How come?
uh, did I tell you about my GVHD?
I
GVHD?
GVHD like this? Like that?
Yeah, it's graft versus host disease.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Uh, oh, uh, am I correct? You have had
Uh huh.
leukemia before, but you recuperated.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that correct? Uh-huh.
yeah. So it's the side effects from that bone marrow transplant.
Oh,
My
I'm so.
my brother's bone marrow is in me
Uh-huh.
now, and my
Uh-huh.
and that attacks my cells,
Uh-huh.
my
Oh.
mouth cells.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a sore mouth.
You have?
Yeah, yeah, I have sore mouth.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry for that. But I
Mm.
hope that you still enjoy eating kimchi, if you can.
Yeah, if I
Can,
can.
but not too much. All right, so anyway, thank you so much, Tyler, for today. I will leave the rest of letter C, letter D, and letter F for
Mhm,
your reading, and
mhm.
I hope that we can discuss it further next, next Friday.
Uh huh.
All right, do you have any questions?
Mm, uh, can you when I post my homework, can you
Uh-huh.
try to give me more alternative sentences?
Oh, okay. All right. I will definitely do that.
Okay,
Okay.
because I found it helpful.
Oh, all right. So, however, I was not able to do it now,
Uh-huh.
and is it okay if I do that on Friday?
Sure.
Oh, oh, and I will do that for your homework as well, since you will be sending letter F again. That is your homework.
Ah, okay. So
Hmm.
so there's no homework today. All right. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, like what you said, if you want to post it in the grammar corrections, just put Roxy there,
Uh
teacher
huh.
Roxy. But if you want to send it straight to me, okay, you can send it
Uh
to the student teacher board, like what you did.
okay. Okay.
All right. So, do you have more questions, Tyler?
No.
Okay, then thank you so much for today. I
Okay.
will
Thank
talk to
you.
you on Friday. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Uh
See ya.
huh. Bye bye.
Bye.